Hello action figure fans, this is HammerTron here with a new action figure review for you. This time I am reviewing the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Time Force Red Ranger, released by Hasbro in 2020. This is part of the 5th wave of Power Rangers Lightning Collection action figures. So it comes in a nice window box. I bought this in the store in 2020. So a nice window box so we can see the action figure and the accessories, and has a nice picture on the side here, and that picture wraps around to the side, so I like that. There's the top of the box, the bottom of the box, and this side of the box, nice picture. And on the back is a picture of the action figure and some manufacturing information. What seems to be missing is a cross-cell showing pictures of the other action figures in this wave. Also, there's no mini biography or anything about this character. So I will open this up and review the action figure in just a moment. Here are the accessories we get with the Time Force Red Ranger. Here is the human head. So it looks okay. I'm not familiar with this character or the actor, so as far as I can tell, it looks okay. At the time of this video, I've only gotten as far as the Power Rangers Turbo, halfway through that. So here's a blaster. Looks like it's nicely sculpted, nicely painted there. Looks pretty nice. And we have a pair of hands here, a right fist and a left thumbs up. So that's different. So I like that, or maybe a thumbs down. So these have long, thin pegs, but the hinges are working. So that's good. And then we have an energy effect or lightning effect. This is a soft, pliable plastic, so we can wrap this around a sword or an arm or something to show some energy, crackling energy being used. And then we have a pair of swords here. Now these are different molds. They're both just a little bit different, but they're both made of translucent plastic with some paint over it. At the handles we can see that it's translucent here at the end of the sword, or the end of the handle. So one of these has an extra sharp pointy bit here, but it seems to be colored. So I don't know if this is meant to be two swords, or one regular sword and another one with a special power effect, but they certainly look nice. So nice set of accessories with this action figure. Here is the Time Force Red Ranger. Let's see how tall this action figure is. So according to the tape measure, looks like right about 6 inches tall, or maybe just a little bit more, or a little more than 15 centimeters tall. So it's a nicely sized action figure. Let's take a look at the details. So this Red Ranger has, it looks like a black helmet, a nice stripe over the top, and it goes to the back. So it looks nice. I really like the shimmery red visor there. So very nice. And I'm sure this uses an identical body mold to almost all of the other Power Rangers. That's not a big deal. And we do have butterfly joints there, where the inside is colored white. Nice triangle there. Looks like it's pretty crisp there. Then we have some bracers. I think these are wrist bracers. A little bit shiny, maybe pearly. So I do like the the bodies for the Power Ranger Lightning Collection because it looks like they're wearing a cloth outfit over a normal human body. So there's some wrinkles that are sculpted in just like cloth would kind of wrinkle all across the body and the arms and the legs and even the boots. So it looks a little more realistic that way, so I like that. So looks like boot cuffs here and peg holes in the heels and boot cuffs wrap around to the back, and nice sculpted details here showing cloth over human body. So it looks nice. Let's check out the articulation. So with the head we can look up that much, down that much. We can turn side to side and just a tiny bit of head tilting. We have butterfly joints, so those are working. Looks like they're working nicely. Then we can go out. Okay, not very far on that one. So that side is a bit better. Now these joints are ratcheted. You might hear some clicking. So then they go around and around. And then we have a bicep cut. So that is working. And that one is working. And we have double jointed elbows. Now these were very tight when I got this out of the package. I've been working on it a little bit. So very tight ratcheted joints. But it does bend. So better than 90 degrees. This one could go a little better, I think, but probably good enough. So these are loosening up. The joints are loosening up just a little bit. However, this elbow joint is still kind of tight. And we can turn at the wrist. And we have hinges. So that's working. Turn at the wrist. And we have hinges. So that's working. We have a diaphragm cut. We can bend forward just a little bit and back. Go around. You can turn. We have an abdomen crunch. The click is a ratcheted joint in there, so we can go forward that far. Go back that far. There is no waist cut. And you can do the splits. It's pretty good. And kick forward that much. And back just a little bit. Kick forward that much. And back just a little bit. There's an upper thigh cut here. So that's working. And this side is working. And then there are double jointed knees. These are pretty tight. There we go. There's one. There we go. This one, there we go. That's as far as we can go. And he's in kind of a sitting position there. So we can straighten those out. So these are ratcheted. Now you might not hear any clicking, but I can feel the ratcheted joint in there. Then we have a boot cut. So that is working. That one is working. And at the ankles, we can go down that far and go up this far. And there's ankle pivot. And these are working. So all of the joints are working, although some of them are a bit tight. Maybe they'll loosen up, but I hope they do not get too loose over time. I do like the ratcheted joints with the clicking. It helps keep the arm or leg in a particular position, even if the joints do get loose after a while. So I hope that will continue to help us pose the action figure and keep them in a particular pose, and then we can get it to stand. So very nice. Here is Time Force Red Ranger next to a pair of 4-inch action figures. On the right is an adventurer from an Animal Planet set I reviewed a while ago. On the left is the Fortnite Jonesy action figure by Jazzwares. Here is Time Force Red Ranger next to a 6-inch action figure on the left, the Fortnite Legendary Series Havoc action figure by Jazzwares, and a 7-inch action figure on the right, the Masters of the Universe Masterverse He-Man action figure by Mattel, and it fits in very nicely with either scale. Here is Time Force Red Ranger next to the other Red Rangers from the Power Rangers Lightning Collection that I have already reviewed. The Dino Charge Red Ranger on the left, Mighty Morphin Red Ranger, Time Force Red Ranger, Beast Morphers Red Ranger, and SPD Red Ranger. So I'm having a lot of fun with these Power Rangers action figures. It's certainly nice to get a bunch of the same color, so I'm looking forward to more Red Rangers and other Rangers in other colors. So it just looks really neat this way. The HammerTron Sledgehammer rating for this Time Force Red Ranger is, it's pretty good. I'd actually like to rate it more highly than this because I'm having a good time with this action figure. All the joints are working properly. Some of them were pretty tight at first. They're loosening up a little bit. I hope they don't get too loose, but all of the joints worked. They seem to be working properly, and the accessories look nice, and it looks like a good action figure. So this was released by Hasbro in 2020. So in 2020, Hasbro was having a pretty good year. I'm not rating it any higher than this because from 2022 to 2023, Hasbro has been making a lot of poor decisions, and it sounds like they put the Power Rangers Lightning Collection on hiatus. They've stopped making more Power Rangers Lightning Collection, which is really disappointing. I'm having a lot of fun with these action figures. I just like all of the Rangers, even though I don't even know about the characters and I haven't seen all the shows. I'm just having fun with the colorful characters. So anyway, it's a really nice action figure. Thank you for watching my review video. Remember to like the video, leave a comment, let me know what you think of this action figure, and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with my future reviews. I'll see you next time, action figure fans.